Good morning from London again. So this is day 2 of my London vlogs. Today we are going to see, I'm going to see Bonnie and Clyde. It's another solo trip to London. Never seen it before, super excited. Hopefully Jordan Luke Gage is playing Clyde. Fingers crossed he's not off or anything because I really want to see him. But yeah, excited for that. Gonna have an explore now. I think I'm gonna head to Buckingham Palace to kind of see what's going on around there. Because as you know, Saturday it's the Coronation. I've mentioned it so many times, but yes. I also want to see the people who have been camping since like last Thursday. I want to see how they're doing as well. But yeah, we're just gonna go explore London again. It's very, very busy. So these are the different news things. That one there is GB News, you can see it on the camera there. That one I think is AP. And I can't see the rest of them. So behind me we have all of the news. It's very sunny, as you can see. It's like ridiculously busy here because like they've cut off a load of the things so you can't walk on like the roads and stuff, so there's just a lot of people in one area. Very busy, lots and lots and lots of security, which is good. But yeah, that is GB News. The seats over there for the concert, which I think is happening on the Saturday evening. Around here.
Wow,
There was like a queue outside and they put everyone like in a queue like with a big like bit in the middle, and I was just like, okay, this is weird. So I thought, you know, I'll join in. So I did. I queued for about an hour. We had no idea who was coming through. None of the police officers knew. People kept asking, people kept moving, because obviously it was like an hour and we had no information, but I stuck with it. And the person who came through was actually King Charles, which was probably one of the wildest experiences ever, because I definitely wasn't expecting that. One, the car was very nice he was in, and this was like, oh my god, it's the king. Everyone like cheered. But yeah, it's a pretty cool, what day is it, Wednesday? But they did do a rehearsal last night at like 2 a.m. The people who were camping, they got to see it, so good for them. Finally getting some entertainment, but probably annoying because they probably couldn't sleep. But yeah, here is Buckingham Palace, just gonna explore a little bit. It's now 12 o'clock, I've got my show at 2:30, it's a matinee. Yeah, it's been, what a wild day! I'm now just gonna like try walk down the mall a little bit, see if I can see those people camping. I've seen those like 2 guys on the news, and I really hope they get the best spot, because they really truly deserve it, because they've been there since like last Thursday. Buckingham Palace behind me. There, yeah, it's just, what a wild, I can't believe it's like the king. What a wild day. Road had closed, all the news tents. It's really in full swing. Oh, the flags are up as well. So last time I came a month ago, the flags weren't all up, but now they are all up, looking very impressive. Look at this. Oh, stunning. I love London sometimes, especially when it's sunny. I think London when it's sunny is like the best place. It really is great. And there you have the people camping for the Coronation already. They've been there a while. Dedicated, and clearly from different places. So we've got a Canada flag and a US flag, so that's quite cool. And here we have some of the campers ready for the king. Here we have more of the campers. They've just restocked. Good for them. lots of like news crews as well around here, because obviously like the news loves a story like this. And yeah, it's nice to see. The people seem happy, which is sweet. So we're just carrying on down the mall. It gets quieter as you get further down away from Buckingham Palace. There's people there doing like paintings of what they see, and I think that's really cool. I don't know, you probably can't see them that well because I'm a bit too far away, but that's so nice, and it's such a lovely day to be doing that as well. Yeah, I love London. London's great. It's now 12:30, probably going to get some lunch, have a look in the shops, and then I will be heading to the theatre for Bonnie and Clyde. Oh, very excited. I've never seen Bonnie and Clyde before. I've heard lots of good things, so I am excited to see it. And yeah, here you go. Here are some flags. They're looking very, very good. You could tell the media absolutely loved all of the campers. They were literally surrounding all of them, which I thought was very funny. And just taking pictures of them, videos, interviewing them, I just think it's sweet. They all seem like nice people. So I hope they enjoy the coronation on Saturday, and I presume they enjoyed the rehearsals last night as well. Even though I'd probably be a little annoyed because you wouldn't be able to get any sleep because they were doing it with like the full like band and everything. So whenever kind of these events happen, they do these like late night rehearsals. So obviously it's not like disruptive during the day, and they can kind of iron out any errors, mistakes, kinks, that sort of thing. Yeah. Now we're just carrying on down, and it's interesting to see. It's good to see how much it's changed as well, like in just a month, to see how much they've done for the coronation as well. London is one of those cities that's just very good at coping with events. I can see the London Eye. I don't think you'll be able to see it because it's in the trees, but I can see the London Eye. I have done the London Eye when I was a kid. I've not done it since. But from what I remember, it was good. To be honest, I don't remember it at all. I won't lie. I was a child, so I don't remember it. But I imagine it was good. I know the Shrek Experience used to be near the London Eye. I don't know if it's still there, but there's like a Shrek. I don't even know what it is. Just an experience with Shrek near the London Eye, which is wow. The rent on that must be phenomenal. But clearly they get the people, because I mean, who doesn't love Shrek, right? So it's almost May the 4th, so it's very, very Star Wars themed. It's also 40-year anniversary of Return of the Jedi. Oh, I love that so much. Of Return of the Jedi. So we've got some new Star Wars sets. Return of the Jedi is my favourite Star Wars film. So yeah. Oh, these are so cute. I've also not actually been into the Lego store, the one on Leicester Square, since they've like redone it. We've also got some Mandalorian things. We love Star Wars. Okay, let's carry on. I really wanted this Indiana Jones set. I saw it in Manchester and it was like the coolest thing ever. Let's carry on around here. We've got Disney minifigures. Ooh, London things. So we've got a James Bond, London postcard, London. Oh, I love this. The feeling, the pack. Oh my god, I didn't see this. Look at that. Oh, that's so impressive. The Harry Potter sets they do here are really, really good. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Okay, let's go upstairs. Okay, so above Gringotts, they've got the dragon. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, they've done such a good job. Oh, this is so cool. We love Back to the Future. They've done such... I'm honestly amazed. It's definitely bigger, I think, as well. Oh, look. That's cool. Bowser. Oh, so awesome. Oh, we've got more Harry Potter as well. after another fantastic day in London. I am so sleepy, my feet are so sore. London is very, very walkable. You can also obviously do the tube. If you've never been to London, it's just great. You really can just wander about like all day. So in the morning, just a little recap, I went to Buckingham Palace. The Coronation is happening on Saturday the 6th of May and I'm recording this on Wednesday the 3rd of May. I was trying to figure that out then. Wednesday the 3rd of May. And yeah, it's been really busy. Last night they did a full rehearsal at like 2 a.m. I cannot leave like the hotel at 2 a.m. like I'm by myself, so that was not a possibility, but I'm really glad for the people who were camping that they got to see that. Yeah, it's been a fun day. I loved going to Buckingham Palace and seeing like where everything's going to take place in just like a few days. It's just like so weird because it's like it's such a historic event. Like it's just, oh, it's so cool. It was really great to see it. It was good to see like all the news reporters and stuff and see like all the tents. It's just, I find it very interesting. And then it was busy. I will admit it was really busy. Like you were just kind of like lots and lots of people, and then basically as you saw from earlier on at like 11 o'clock they kind of put us into like two lines, so they made like a big bit in the middle and then they kept moving us about. It was annoying, and like people asked the police and they're like, oh, you know who's coming, and they're like, we don't know. Even if they did know, I don't think they'd tell us. And yeah, we just kind of waited, and I waited for about an hour. I was like, oh, you know what, I'll just wait. I did not think it was going to be the king. I don't really know who I thought it was going to be. Like, I was just like, you know what, let's just wait, like I'm here. And also because it was so busy it would be difficult to also leave, so I was like, no, let's just wait here, it's fine. And yeah, an hour passed and then it all just happened very, very quickly. There were lots of police. Security was like top notch, and yeah, the king just comes through in a car and someone's like, it's the king, because it was the king. So yeah, that was just a surreal experience just to see the king who's about to like have his coronation in a few days. That was wild. And then I went to see Bonnie and Clyde. Well, actually I just kind of had a wander around. I went to Leicester Square just to kind of like go in the shops. Went in the Lego store. The Lego store was fantastic. I love the Lego store. I went to see Bonnie and Clyde at the Wednesday matinee, and I saw Jordan Luke Gage. I've like followed him on TikTok for a while because like he was in JD and Heathers, and I quite like Heathers, so it was quite cool to see him. And it was also really, really good to see Bonnie and Clyde. The musical, I wanted to see it for a while. I wanted to see it on the last run. I just never got round to it, which is disappointing. And then it came to the Garrick Theatre, which is like just behind Leicester Square. And yeah, it was really good. The theatre itself is quite like old. It's quite like old-fashioned, definitely. Nice, I can't complain. Leg room, probably not the best. I am quite short, so leg room tends not to bother me. But yeah, I don't think it was the best leg room in the world. I was sat in row BB, which was the second row. You were looking up for the whole time, but it wasn't like uncomfortable to look up. And it was a lot less intense than Moulin Rouge in terms of the actors interacting with you, because they don't, because it's very much, it's a show, like it's a musical, like there's no fourth wall breaking, whereas with the Moulin Rouge it's like you're in the club. So like, yeah, it's very, very different, but it's that's not to drag Moulin Rouge. I love Moulin Rouge, but it's a very, very different experience. You feel a lot more like anonymous, whereas like at Moulin Rouge you were like, when you're close, but in like the best possible way. Yeah, it was really good. It's not my favorite musical I've ever seen. Like, if I want to be like completely honest, it wasn't. But everyone in it was amazing. Like, everyone was so good. So we saw the understudy Bonnie because it was the Wednesday matinee. So at the matinee, there are Wednesday and Saturday matinees, and basically on the Wednesday one in the afternoon, it's Jordan Luke Gage is on, but then the cover Bonnie's on, and then in the evening on the Wednesday, the cover Clyde is on, and it's the yeah, but she was really, really good. I just want to say understudies, swings are fantastic. They make theatre and are some of the most underappreciated people ever, so I love them with my whole entire heart. And yeah, Lauren was absolutely fantastic. She was so good. I feel very, very lucky that I got to witness her as Bonnie. It is coming to an end soon. I'm very surprised, to be honest. I'd be really surprised if they didn't continue this. I know it's got like a big cult following, so I feel like I'm pretty sure I read it began in like 2009 on Broadway and maybe San Francisco, San Diego, somewhere in America, and it didn't last very long. And I don't really know why. Like, it's not my favourite musical in the world, but it was good. I think it was enjoyable. Would I see it again? Maybe, to be honest. I'm not going to say no. Obviously, I can't get down to London again before it closes, unfortunately, but it was pretty good. Quite like old-fashioned, quite good. I liked it. Again, the cast were really, really good. Set was good. Theatre was, you know, fine. It was quite like an old-fashioned one, but it was nice. Yeah, I liked it. So yeah, it is disappointing that it's shutting. I hope it continues its run somewhere else, maybe, because it would be a shame to kind of lose that, because it was so good. My favourite song from it, I think, was Raise a Little Hell, which is the one Jordan Luke Gage does. It was terrifying. Yeah, it was being second row for that. It was terrifying in like the best possible way. If you know, you know. But yeah, it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. It was great to see him. It was great to see the entire cast. I absolutely loved it. I did stage door afterwards. I got them to sign my programme, which was super cool. If you don't know, in the UK, on the West End, you get like programmes, you pay for them, they're like £5. I know in like Broadway, and to be honest, even when you go to like touring musical productions, like in the US, you get like a playbill or the equivalent. It's free, but at these things you have to pay for them. But they're quite nice. They're nice, and they sign them. So I met quite a lot of the cast, which was really, really great. They were all absolutely lovely. I waited quite a while, so I probably waited like 40-ish minutes. When I've gone to see Moulin Rouge, they've come out relatively quickly. I will admit they have come out quite quickly, which is impressive, because you'd think they have a lot of outfits on, it would take them a while, but they've always, yeah. Stage door it's something I'm very, very new to, but something I'm very aware of is that it's like an add-on. It's not, you don't pay for your ticket and then you get to meet them. That's not how it works. Like, you pay for your ticket and you pay to watch them perform. Stage door is just like an extra thing. It's their own personal time. They do not have to stop. And sometimes they won't stop, especially on days with like matinees. They won't stop because it's like they have a long time. This is their personal time. They're not being paid for this. So like it was really nice that like all of them stopped and just said like hello and stuff, and got pictures, signed things. Yeah. And I just want to say, if you're ever doing stage door, if you just be normal. I've been quite lucky because I've only really like stage door Moulin Rouge and then Bonnie and Clyde. People have been quite like normal. Like, that's pretty much all you gotta do, just treat them like normal, ordinary people, because that's what they are. They're just very talented people. But yeah, it's sad that sometimes people kind of take it too far. And the theatre, the Garrick Theatre for Bonnie and Clyde, also actually had a list of like rules up for stage door, being like, don't be disappointed if people don't come out, don't crowd them, like and it's sad that they kind of had to put that out. Like, you'd think people would just know that, like, they are real people, don't surround them, don't, like, I don't know, scream at them, don't be weird, is pretty much my thing. But yeah, it was, again, everyone was really, really nice, and I just want to say a huge thank you to the cast for stopping, because they didn't have to do that, and it was very, very kind. But yeah, just thought I'd kind of add that like sometimes musicals with like big kind of cult followings, like Heathers and this Bonnie and Clyde, and I presume other ones as well, but these are the only ones I've kind of seen like little bits of on social media, when they have like people who come to, you know, shows over and over again, which is fantastic. Support your like theatre, support actors, blah blah blah. Like, just be wary that they won't always stop at stage door, like the actors, just because of safety concerns. So don't ever have a go at them. Like, don't boo them or anything, just because you don't ever know what's going on. And even if there is no safety concerns, there's nothing, sometimes imagine you've just finished a shift and then people are just like, hello, as soon as you finish your shift, like as you were coming out. I'd be like, no, goodbye. So yeah, stage door is a wild thing, but yeah, just be respectful if you ever do it. Maybe I'll make more videos about how I've done it and just been normal. I think I am very awkward when I meet them, but I'm just polite. I also have extra pens and I help people around me. So I went to Moulin Rouge and I bought a pack of pens specifically because my Moulin Rouge, I got the programme last time and I knew it was black, so I got like some metallic pens. I had 3 of them and I just kind of helped the people around me who didn't have the pens, because like it's nice to help people, like they're just pens, but then they could get the programme signed. Some of the actors will have their own pens. Jamie Moscato had his own pen, which was a really good pen. His pen was better than mine. I'm really annoyed because like I just bought my Sharpie. I don't understand why his was so good. But yeah, it's been a fun day. So that was that. And then I had food at the hotel, just because I was so tired. I was like, you know what, let's just get some food, just have something. And yeah, it's just been another lovely day in London. I'm going home tomorrow. Probably gonna go to Westfield. I'm thinking, I don't know, just because I've heard there's a Sephora there. So we only have one Sephora in the UK. It's only like, not only just, but it's open quite like recently. So I want to see it because I love Sephora. Also, I'm literally just about to run out of my Rare Beauty like bronzer stick, which is like my favorite thing ever. So I do actually need to go back to see if I can get one. I don't know if they sell Rare Beauty in Sephora in the UK. They definitely sell it at Space NK. But yeah. Anyway, it's been a really fun day. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. That'd be super cool. If you're new here, hi, my name's Rachel. Make sure you subscribe if you want. I do lots of like vlogs, Taylor Swift videos, vinyl unboxings, like all sorts. So it'd be really cool. And if you've watched my videos before, thank you for watching more of them. I can't believe you would do that because sometimes I think I'm very awkward and annoying. So thank you for doing that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this. Hope you've enjoyed it and have a great day.